far less confusing. I'll do this again. Far less confusing. Well, I'll say the fewer you count. Yeah, so this is nothing more than graphing two of those linear inequalities. There it is right there. Okay, take a look, see here. You are going to graph both of the inequalities there and shade both of them and then just do nothing more than the place where they overlap. That's what you're looking for. That's your answer.
Where is, what is it?
Is there a reason why this thing is after this thing? But at some point it was just not. So here's the deal, and again, the dash lines and the solid lines are important. For this one here, first one it is going to be solid line. Second one is dashed, equals, not equals. Crosses at +3. Slope is a -2/3 down 2 over 3. It's an equal. I'm just going to draw it so I don't have to waste your time.
Perfect one.
Okay. You're graphing what? Charlie, here's your test. What side of this am I going to graph? This is my one.
Oh, okay.
Y is less than. So
Everything less than.
So it's going to be, am I shading the top up here or the bottom down here? Thank you. See how easy it is? And only to the miracle of this word. So my first graph is going to look like this. I'm graphing this part.
Looks like a sideways house.
First line is graphed. Second one, all crosses at -3. And it is a 4/3 slope. 1, 2, 3, 4, going uphill.
And shade.
Yes. So here's my 4/3 slope. No?
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess.
One,
Yes, that is,
two,
it's
correct.
It has to be dashed.
Oh, it has to be dashed. Thank you, John. Dashed line. And then, since it's y is greater than, you shade the greater than side of that, which happens to be right here. And your answer is the part that has both yellow and blue shaded. This is your answer. It's the place where they overlap. I would suggest for you, probably the best way for doing this with pencil, is I would shade one thing going one way and the other one going the other way. And then where the place where the hashes are crossed, in other words this, for this yellow one I would shade like this. For the blue one I would shade up and down like this. And then the place where you see the X's or the boxes is the answer. But let's look at one more, because I can tell you.
It's right down there.
That's as much as you can do, Charlie, because there's infinite answers there. You couldn't do any more than that. So you're graphing this one. Y is greater than or equal to 2/3 x minus 1. It's going to be a solid line. It starts at -1. It's 2/3 slope. 2, 1, 2, 3, positive, right? Oh, gosh. So it's a solid line going this way. And it is greater than, so I'm going to shade in this going this way. Just put vertical lines or whatever, a bunch of them. The second line, y is greater than -1/3 x plus 2. So here at 2 there's a dot, and it is a -1/3, so down 1 over 3. Right here. And it's dashed, because it's not equal to. And it is greater than, so it's above this line. So we're starting here, you keep getting greater than. So your answer is, children, right here. This little chunk right here. See, this is like incorporating art and math and the whole thing. Go ahead, do number 3. If you're struggling, let me know. They're both gonna be dashed lines. And there'll be some shading. You don't wanna probably shade real heavily, both of them. One way, shade one the other way.
That's what
Y-intercept is the y-line intercept. Y-intercept is y-intercept. And then the other one is? Alright, should look like this. The only way this is different, this is standard form, so you just have to graph it differently. Crosses the x-axis at 1. Crosses the y-axis at -1. Mine's right. It's a dashed line. You are shading the less than, you're shading the top part of it because it's a -y, the sign switches sides. So I'll just do that with my colors. Shading the top part.
Is it make a whole triangle? Yeah, can we use pen and pencil to shade?
That's fine. Use whatever you want. 2 different colors, pencil, 2 different colors. For the second line, x is 4, y is 2.
Yes.
Again, it's a dashed line.
Nice. Go Taylor. Good job, Taylor.
You then are shading the top half of that because y is greater than. The answer then is this top part up there, right here. Stop me if you don't know why. Again, I don't know why you couldn't do this. If you can graph linear equations, this is the same thing. There's nothing different. Shading maybe is giving you some issues. It's like anything else. If you don't take your time and kind of make sure that you're on the right path there, you're going to struggle there, Charlie.
Isn't it everything less than 4, so shouldn't it be clear?
Wait. This one?
Yeah.
That's a greater than sign, isn't it?
Oh.
Handle?
If it goes this way, the
I
carrot,
don't know what that this means.
so the y, is less than 1,
Is that this one?
yeah, does that mean, or how do you know which way it goes?
Well, this sign gets switched because the y is negative, so it actually becomes greater than. And like I just been discussing with Charlie, you look at the y-axis and all where the numbers are getting greater than, that's what the side you color. If it's greater than, you look at the greater than. Ashley, was that a question or no?
Oh,
Stretching?
have,
This one here, the only difference is this one, x is just greater than or equal to 2. So remember, here at 2, x is greater than or equal to. So you're shading this side, greater than side of x. For the second one, X, we got a plot your line, it's gonna be a solid line crossing the x-axis at 3. Crosses the across the x-axis at 6. Crosses the y-axis at 3. Say call a solid line. And you're shading in the stuff that's greater than, so it is like this. And your answer again is the place that gets shaded double, which would be this little section right here. Such is graphing linear inequalities.